Welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Mitch English, along with Riesa, Pascal. Chances are you've heard of astrology, but you ever heard of human design? Well, it's actually currently dominating the health and wellness industry as more and more people are discovering how their human design type can actually help them live fully and also embrace their uniqueness. Here with us now, Kristi Sullivan, a human design expert, also the author of the book, Stop Overworking and Start Overflowing. It's 25 ways to transform your life using human design. Kristi, welcome to the show. All right, human design. I got to be honest, I don't know a whole lot about it. I know that body graphs are involved. Give us the layman's, talk as if you're talking to Mitch English, what human design is.
Well, I usually start off saying it is your energetic blueprint based on your birth date. Think of astrology. It's a bit of astrology on steroids.
Okay.
But it's also like describing the car that you're driving. When you look under the hood, you see how you're wired and you're looking at who you are at your core.
Oh, I love that. And it goes into, like, my understanding, where the time of day, the day of the week, when you were born, which goes beyond astrology. Am I right?
Yes, and it points to things like how you best communicate, your energy, how you operate on a day-to-day basis, and how like you could do better self-care.
Oh, I love this. All right. Now, what led you actually to become a human design expert?
When I discovered it, I really saw how transformational it was. Sort of like when I discovered yoga, I thought, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So just started doing readings for friends and family, and eventually it turned into a business.
Okay, and there are those benefits that you say if we understand what our specific type is, meaning we lift the hood up of our car and kind of figure it out. What are some of those things that we can learn?
So definitely shifting mindset, understanding how you're conditioned and what you've absorbed throughout your life versus who you are energetically. It helps improve communication, improve relationships, and even can help your business and how you generate money.
Oh, well, hey, you got my attention when you're talking money. You say that there are different energy types. I'd like to go through some of them. First off, the manifestors, what are those?
So manifestors are typically those who are here to initiate. They have this energy of initiation, but they're only 9%. And what's interesting is most of us feel like we should be operating at that energy, but the majority of people are 70% called the generators. And these are the ones who are like worker bees and love to follow through and to do tasks and be busy all day. Then we've got the projectors, who are about 20% of the population. They're here to guide and manage and provide wisdom and insight. And then the last category are reflectors, who are a rare 1% of the population.
Oh, now you say rare. What makes them rare?
Only 1%. I myself have come across very few reflectors. So the majority are usually the other four energy types.
Okay, but I mean, like, is there characteristics of a reflector or characteristics of these different types of energies? Or tell me some of that.
Yeah. And it definitely gets into that when you go into, say, a reading, because you look at the technical pieces. A reflector just has very much more open energy centers. They're here to really reflect back. They're taking in energy from their environment and from people around them.
Give me an example of how this helps you make decisions. If, once you categorize yourself or understand yourself, or you looked under the hood, we'll go with that analogy. Give me an example of that.
Well, one of the basic things is to understand like how you operate on a day-to-day basis. Some people are here, they've got consistent energy where they could be working, sun up to sundown, but others don't have this so-called large car battery. They need to plug themselves throughout the day and rest and restore. And that really helps them to understand how to, again, do some more self-care and not to burn themselves out, which is a big thing that can happen.
So once we learn that, what I'm getting from you is once we learn that, we say, okay, I know I am built this way. I'm not a four-wheel drive. I'm more of a city guy. And so I want to, take it easy, keep the gas going, since we're keeping the car thing going. I can see how that can actually help out through our lives. Very interesting stuff there. Folks want to find out more information about you and maybe even get a copy of your book. Where would you want them to go?
You'll come to my website, which is www.kristihsullivan.com.
I absolutely love this. Very interesting. Human design. I've learned something, so I appreciate it. Thank you there, Kristi.